Right guys, look what's on the bench today. Hopefully a quick and easy one. I thought I'd bring you along with this 4-channel remote control. The guy dropped it and he said it doesn't work anymore. It's a remote control for something or other. I don't know. It's an FMT 304. So old school, and well, it is coming apart. Not much written on the back here. Okay, there's our coding for what it's worth. Okay, and well, here we go. And yes, I can see the problem here. Our antenna. Now, well, is it ferrite? I think it is. No, it might be a plastic former and just wire wrapped. But yeah, she's broken off just in there. So it's a matter of gluing this fella into place, which obviously hasn't been. Hopefully it hasn't damaged the crystal. But I also see evidence down in there of some water. Okay, so we might have to just lift that fella out of the road if we can. And you can see in there where there's been a little bit of water in there. So we're going to have to get this out and clean this board up, have a look at the other side, find out what's going on. This may not be the only problem with it, but yeah, let's get it out. Had to have a bit of persuasion to get this to come out. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. We've had a fair bit of water in this. There's our little beeper, our piezo element for our beep. Now, yeah, hard to say whether this one's going to go again, but yeah, fair bit of damage in through here by the look of it. Switches, well, we don't know whether they work or not. They all have a nice pressing action, but yeah, not good. Not good. We might have to we'll give it a clean up. We'll see. We'll connect this fella again. I mean, this is the least of the problems. Here's the problem here. Okay, I'll clean it up, I'll come back, and we'll have a look at what we can do with it. Now, I'm using isopropyl alcohol. Hopefully this will clean up the rubbish. It mightn't be quite as bad as what it looks. Or it could be worse. You never know with electronics. That's coming up rather good. Get a brush in here. And I don't know how much has gone in underneath the chip there. That's the thing. Our main processor cum encoding chip. It mightn't be too bad. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah. Well, believe it or not, that's come up pretty good, hasn't it? Okay, I'm going to give it another scrub and dry it off with the heat gun. And yeah, also got corrosion down here. So possibly a new... yeah, I'll fit a new battery clip on this if this is going to work. Okay. I've cleaned out a little pad at the at this end, tinned the wire on the antenna, well, rod, coil, whatever it is. We've sort of got to fix this to know if this thing's going to work. Okay. Now, what I want to do is push that fella down there. Put this one up beside this one to the top, like so, and run some solder down along them. To do this, this keeps popping back out. I will just clamp that down, well, not really hard, but just hold it in position and solder him up. And if this works okay, we'll be putting some maybe hot glue down in there and in here to hold this in position, so that I'll just push that pellet back down so that this doesn't happen again. Okay, bit of an overkill with my clamp, but it's the first thing I could see to do the job. Right. Okay, nice and tight, and put on there. Now, does this thing work? Is the battery any good? So many questions. Right, 8.2, down a little bit. Guys, I'm not going to use that battery. I'll get a new battery and put in there, and of course we are going to replace this because this corrosion started there, possibly from this battery somehow. Looks like it's had a hard time, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, I have a new a Duracell. Sorry guys, couldn't help myself. Okay, well, does it beep? No, it doesn't make any beeps. Is there any more that's got to be done with it? Maybe it beeps in with a response or something. I don't know. I don't know what it's out of. Okay, I'm going to get my Marconi here. It's I'm just going to very quickly, I'll show you shortly, to see if it's got any sort of RF coming out of it. And if not, well, we better delve a little bit deeper. And nothing there. No, there's nothing happening there. Nothing at all. Okay. Maybe to start with, we'll have a look on the oscilloscope and see if our crystal is working and our actual chip is working. I will also put it under my magnifying glass and see if there's any corroded tracks, but I can't really see any there. I think everything's right. I think I also see a little surface mount. Oh no, it's a capacitor. It's not an LED. Okay, what have we got on the I'm making sure the battery connection's working. What have we got on the board? We've got 9 volts, I think. I don't think we have. I don't think we have. 9 there. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, it is there. Okay, what have we got on the switch up here? And it's, yeah, the switch is actually, I thought it was doing something. Yes, it is. It's going up to 0.5. So it's trying to turn something on. I'm going to, I'll grab my crow and we'll just see if the crystal's oscillating. Righto guys, well, I've soldered a ground wire on here. Hopefully it's the reference point. What do we do? Put our oscilloscope on the antenna and see if there's anything comes out when we press a button. And, oh, okay. It does. There we go. What are we on? Channel 1? Yeah. Go up another one. Yeah, she's at the limit. So, this end is... Oh, okay. We've got big vibes there. Open it up a bit. So we've got a frequency. What have we got? 271448. 27145. And that would be the operating frequency, certainly, of this thing. It'd be a 27 meg. 27145. There we go. On the oscilloscope. I don't know whether you guys may not be able to see that. I'm going to bring you in a little bit closer and let you know what I'm sort of doing here, so you can see what's going on. Now you'll see up here, there's our frequency, and if I go down here and put one lead or channel 1 on the aerial and press it up the top corner there, 271450 megahertz. So yeah, it's a 27 meg. There's the next button. There's the next button, which doesn't appear to work. Number 3. Number 4 is working. Okay, we could probably put a little bit of contact cleaner on number 3. I'll just move this back a bit. But we have no beep. Now I think maybe we should have a beep. I will grab another little piezo and just see can we make him beep. But first of all, we'll see can we get this switch working. I'll get some contact cleaner. Okay, and I'll put some contact cleaner on all the switches actually. Now let's see can we get number 3 going. He doesn't seem to want to, but number 4, that fella, and not sure of the coding. This is just our carrier at the moment we're looking at. We'll have a look at the code in a minute, see if we can get anything out of it. Is it corroded or isn't it working? Let's see. What can I get to cross some wires over here? Let's see. Does he work there? No. Does he work on this side? Yes. Okay, it is the switch. It is definitely the switch. And this customer may need number 3 working. I'll give him a bit of a work around and come back. We'll see can I get number 3 working. Okay guys, with a bit of mucking around there and pushing and a little bit more cleaner, we've got number 3 working. There we go. So I've got 4, 3, 2 and 1. Let's see, can we see any code there? We'll slow things down a bit. We'll press our button and try and hold this down at the one time. Now let's see on the scale here. What have we got? Not very much that we can see, but there is code in there. I can see it. Can our trigger, can we? I don't think we'll be able to see very much, but it is working. Yeah, okay, and trigger level, no, can't quite get him, but anyway, our unit is now working. The board's working, but I want to know whether this our little piezo element is working. I'll grab one, we'll come back and we'll put it in, but I don't really know whether it's supposed to beep when we press the button. You would think it would. Okay, I've got a little piezo here, a brand new one. Let's clean my soldering iron up. Right, let's see if he's going to work. This one could be corroded, just could have failed, or it doesn't really work anyway. But let's put this one on and see. Okay, onto here. Okay, let's see if he makes a beep. Yes. Yes. Have a listen to this. You might hear it on my microphone if I get close enough here. If I can turn that around. Yes, he's working. Okay. What am I going to do? Take him out of the case, I guess. A bit like this one. Because this has got to be fairly flat when it goes in. Hello guys, well, we know our little buzzer works. We've tried this one, and I was going to run him out of his case. It's not as loud, of course. It's got a reverb inside it to get some noise out of these little fellas. So the other one was on top of this board, which was, well, in under here, a little recess there, and he was in there. But this one won't fit. It's not going to fit under there at all. So I'm going to put it on the back. I'm going to put it on the back of this. Yes, it won't be as loud, but it's still working. So well, you can still hear it. And run some, the wires actually connect onto here. And I'm going to bring the wires through those 2 holes there, because we can't take it around the edge. There's not enough room around between the edge of the PCB and the case. I'm going to do that, clean this up, we'll come back and we'll make sure everything works. Cleaned out the inside here fairly well. Now we'll put this fella in. He goes up the top and down. And now I will get a little bit of double-sided tape, put on the back of our little squeaker, mount him on there, and he'll be fine. Okay, a little bit of double-sided tape on him. Remove the backing. You might have one of these remotes, or a very similar remote. This may help you, or it just might show you how I fixed a little remote. Okay, we'll put him down in there. Here we find there. Now, we'll how does this back come off? The back doesn't come off. This back panel here on this one, does it does he pinch up? Yep. Okay. That's how we want it to go together. Put him together like this. Top first. Sides. Bottom. That's it. He's together. And by the way, I didn't change the battery cable because we've cleaned him up. It was only a bit of water stain and that on it, so there's no actual corrosion as such. So, yeah, we didn't bother doing that. Now, I did put this on the Marconi and for RF output, and it actually puts out 78 milliwatts. So that's what sort of power we're looking at that this little unit puts out, which was quite remarkable for this little piece of gear. Okay, there we go. I can just hear him, and if you listen, there you go. Yeah, not very loud, but anyway, that's the best I can do. I don't have a louder beeper at the moment, a piezo element. The one in it may have been a different impedance, or however piezos work. I don't know. Well, yeah, this is working now anyway, so I don't think we can get any RF out of this. No, there's not enough to get the SIG-gen happening there, but we know it works. Okay, so there you go, a little remote control, an Elsema. Okay, if you got one of these, well, that's how you fixed it after you drop it. Catch us next time. Bye for now.